morning and welcome to the Hyde Leadership Public Charter School. It's the front of our building, and I am Mr. Parker, or Paul Parker, the Dean of Students. We are currently housed at the Old Langley Junior High School. Sits at 101 T Street, Northeast. It's approximately 8:45 a.m. Wednesday, February the 23rd. As we enter the first period of the day. Hey, Mr. Webb. Have a good day. Miss Live, don't forget about family. This is our first floor hallway where we are, and as you see, most of the halls are clear on the first floor. We're about to go into the assistant headmaster's office. Let's see if he's in. The door is locked. We have Mr. Fontroy, our headmaster here.
Assistant headmaster, give me too much props.
I'm sorry, assistant headmaster, that's right. Mr. McMillan would be very upset with me. Okay. You have anything encouraging to say, Mr. Fontroy, about Hyde?
Who am I talking to?
You're talking to us, whoever. This might not get played anywhere but for us at the house. Who knows? It might go on family weekend, so be careful. Yeah. No, I'm gonna fade it out. I'll come back to you when she has something good to say. All right, there we go. That's right, I'm filming you, so I got it on film that you keep telling me that you're gonna be early.
I am Mr. Parker. How about?
Why are you late? And Autumn keep asking about you.
That's my baby. You gotta bring her back up here for family weekend.
I am. She was so nice with you.
That shit is so cute. She don't look like Mr. Parker.
Where you supposed to be? Pretty C?
D.
Oh, okay. No, C. I'm telling you it's C. Who you at?
Oh.
Mr. Chuck? That's why I'm getting ready to go now.
You about to show me my picture.
No, I'm getting ready to go tape the class.
Are you watching our class yet?
Robin's mother is in there. Where your clothes at?
Oh, my book.
Where's all that stuff? Oh, okay. Go ahead and get changed. We're on the second floor, and that was Tamika Witherspoon. Sit down, Christine. And so I can show all y'all parents how Prairie C acts for family weekend. So it's no excuses. That's right. That's right, get them progress reports. Mr. Cho, the biology teacher. she has to be here with Robin today because of her unruly behavior and attitude.
I want to get this before you leave.
Chris.
Guys, get out this before you leave. I need a collection before you leave. And then,
Take your hat off, Mr. Foreman.
your one thing for the next 3 weeks. One thing, such as I will turn in 4 assignments each week, or I will come to class on time every day. Okay? So write one thing. Okay, this is all I need from you before you leave. So come up with 3 reasons why you place yourself where you did.
That was the bell, and all students should be coming out of their classes now. Hey, Brandon. I'm Ed. I'm Mark Plant. Here's Mr. Baird coming up the hall with Eric Parker. I'm Mr. Baird. He's taping so we can have some film. What's wrong? Shalante, why your jacket off of you? Put that jacket up. Huh? Just hide documentation. Just a typical day at Hyde.
You want to see a typical day at Hyde? Let me start running down the hall. Here comes Robin. Why don't you get her?
I already did. Got her in Prairie C. There's Mr. Cummings. Hey, Terrence. Hey, Mr. Campbell. No detention today, right? That's what I know. No detention today. All right.
He had it yesterday.
Who, J-Rock? No, he didn't.
He got his knees.
I don't care about no knees. I want honors.
Look at the report. He's showing improvement in test grades. Attitude is fine.
Good.
And it says margin successful.
So why you got knees?
Oh yeah, but history I got honors.
There he goes. Smooth Mike Sumner. Big old 9th grader. That's right. Slicking down there. No, I don't think so.
What's in his mouth on camera?
Better not be nothing. Better be a tongue.
When?
Yesterday!
In your dreams? In your dreams, have like...
Hi, no. Y'all get ready to go on a trip? Okay, have fun.
Hey, Marcus, you got practice today.
Hi, sweetheart. Patrick Ned. Come here, Patrick. Come here, Patrick.
Guess what? I got honors. He was watching me.
No, you didn't, boy. Where the paper?
I gonna get him.
Patrick, I want you to have this. I want this on film. Why weren't you in detention yesterday? Yes, you. Your name was called and you didn't show up. Today and tomorrow. If you understand me, if not, I'm gonna suspend you. I'm very serious. Go down. Go into class. Hurry up, y'all. Let's go. The bell is about to ring. Prairie D. Yeah. Good morning. Hi, Sherry. Hey, son. Better straighten yourself up. Let's go, Renika and Melanie, get to class. Jeremy and Ralph, y'all in there early. Hurry up, let's go. Good job. Go. Hurry up, Miss Buster. Hey, Narelle. This is how a typical change of classes has gone. Y'all going on the trip?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Brandon. A lot of people in there, Stephen? Okay. Hi, good morning, Miss Cogan. Say hi, something good.
What is it?
The camera. It's
digital camera?
No, it's taping.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, you're on film.
That is a camera that is so small.
Yeah, are you going on a trip today?
No.
Oh, it's Claire, right?
Claire, with like 30 or 40 kids, I think.
Your class should be pretty awesome today.
Yes, I'm excited about that.
Camille, you going on a trip? Okay. We check you out today, boy. I had to send you home yesterday. Dress code, shirt not in.
What? This is a sweater.
Oh, come on, you going on a trip?
No. I have to go out to the auditorium. I want to meet yesterday.
Hey, John. I want to know why is everyone in this hallway? It should be all 8th graders down here. I see some 9th graders. Ronisha Wiggins. Get in that auditorium. Let's go. Why aren't you in class, Joyce? Who's that from? Joe. Okay, hurry up. Are you going, Mark? You going? Where you supposed to be, JJ? Good morning. Way to go, boy. Why you not going search me? Okay. Okay, that's honest. That's honest. Mark, you got all your homework? Huh? Wait a minute. Kathy, tell him again. How you get to go, Mr. Turner? Explain it to me.
Because, man, you know I did all my homework and stuff.
That's my dog. Let's go. Where you going, Mr. Ballou? Huh? Where you going? What's wrong?
I had my homework on disk. Now the disk is screwed up.
Duh. You better get a shirt on. I know that. Good morning, Miss Bad.
You see me doing, this is a new camera.
I'm taping.
Very good. Oh, lovely. Let me ask you, you've not got sound on, do you?
Yeah, I turned it off.
What's going on with that? They don't run it in the studio, so I have to run it.
No, you have to run it through the printer, yeah,
But
the
our
digital.
printer at home is not very good.
You bring it here and do
Well,
it.
we're not ready for it for about another 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. Here we have all the kids about to go on their science field trip for Miss O'Boyle's class. Yeah. In what class? Prove it. You know, I want to see it. Greg, what you doing in here? This is for everybody who completed homework. No, I'm not surprised. No, I ain't surprised. I'm happy, though. What's up? Mr. Wallace, let me zoom right in. You know you're not going this trip, right? Right? Where were you supposed to be and you ducked me yesterday? Did you come down to detention? Did you come down? Then you don't go. You catch the bus. Who? And the next. Yeah. Okay. Or maybe we just won't go on a trip. Why didn't you come back and tell me? No, she didn't know because you had came in the building with me. Tell me why I should let you go, Joe.
On camera.
That's right.
You on camera, dog.
That's right. If you can't explain, you know I'm very serious. You won't go.
You gonna show it in front of the whole school that you...
No, I'm not. But let him talk. Go ahead, Joe.
Except for yesterday, I've been out of church for a long time.
Hey.
What else? Robinson,
How you gonna make it up?
I'm going to Texas for the next 3 days. Oh, you got that on camera, so.
That'll work. Good job. Good job. That sounds very sincere. You weren't playing. What's up, Jane?
I need to question you about my report card because it never came to the house.
Your grandmother called. Yeah. You gonna have to take care of that. You have to see Mr. Cuzzo.
Okay.
Okay? Or the people in the office. When you get back, just come see me.
Okay.
All right? Whose birthday? No, I wish. Let me zoom in on somebody else. I'm zooming. Not on you, Marsha. That's why this person don't want to look up here. Do I need to get louder, Miss Batts? Do I need to put this whole thing on display? You already know we talked about in the hall. You ain't gotta hide, Rodnisha. I'm only putting cute people on here anyway. So you ain't gotta hide your face. I'm only putting good-looking people on here. And what was the requirements for this trip? Marsha, what was the requirements for this trip?
You have to do your homework for 2 weeks.
Marsha, what were the requirements for this trip? So I want to make sure there's no stowaways in here. I'm asking you. You did all for 2 weeks. Where your permission slip? Where your lunch? And so there's no stowaways in here, is it? Huh? Okay. I know. Who doesn't when they're off guard? I wish. Y'all have fun. Y'all be good. Okay, y'all. Yeah. Now, Mr. Ferguson is in the 7th. He shouldn't be going in there where the trip is. What happened, Douglas? Take the thing out your mouth and talk.
I got kicked out.
For what?
That's all.
In what class?
It's the day.
Let me cut this off and talk to you. What happened, Doug?
I was just winning it and said something right.
Entering the Dean's area. This is, oops, let me take it from, there we go. This is my office area. Right, let me get your shirt in, bud. You gotta have your shirt tucked in around here. This is where kids are sent. The attitudes adjusted. Hey, Ricardo. Fine. Got all your stuff on. You just getting there?
Yeah.
Okay, get your, where your shirt and stuff?
My shirt right here.
Okay.
She got the table that I put.
Get it tucked in.
Okay.
Alright. This is my assistant, Miss Nivens. Good morning. Cuz, gotta get some things on film around here.
Why?
So I can be proving some stuff.
Hi, camera.
Who we got? Where's Mr. Davis? Getting your work done, Mr. Damon Davis? Damon is the only kid right now we have in detention. Yeah, until he's ready to talk. And he can come on out and get started back in his regular classes. You missing too much, Damon. You gotta do is talk. Perfect. And here we have this Osaze typing up today's attendant. Eating on her lunch at 9 o'clock. Somebody got a little hungry this morning. I've been eating lemon cookies all morning myself. And you know, my buddy, he did have detention yesterday. He told me, yeah, something with Miss Bartram.
He didn't tell me until this morning.
Oh, okay.
Because I asked him.
Yep, he sure was down there. Why are you back out of class?
She has some jeans under her skirt.
Skirt, right. Get on the class. Oh, it's amazing what a camera and a mother can do. Come on, boy. And here's my office. Okay. I'm not going to tape this conversation. Let me cut it off. Again, and I know how she going to handle it. I will talk.
Miss Colgan was supposed to come to Miss Nimbus and get me out of detention because I was with Miss Dillette during first lunch. Miss T. Colgan told me yesterday that she was supposed to be coming to Miss Nimbus and taking my name off detention yesterday. She ain't coming. That's why I didn't go.
Okay, we'll check with Miss Colgan.
Bam!
Give her the letter. Take it, and wait a minute, take it to Miss Colgan. Take it to Miss Colgan. Yes, and then you won't have to take it home. What those progress reports say, you give it to Miss Nivens. What the progress reports say, I don't care nothing about what you handing to Miss Nivens.
Crystal is doing a great job with the work. Her attitude in class isn't great, but she's highly successful. Attitude.
So what you gonna do, Miss White? You better change it up all the way around the board. That was for who, Miss Starneck? She easy. She giving y'all breaks. I'm about to get on her and make her class tough again. What you doing, Joyce? That's why she got honors.
Honor!
Class getting easy. That's why. Who is that in that doorway? Get out of there, Melanie. Okay, we're in first lunch now. Going on down to the cafeteria. Miss Colgan, were you supposed to write a note for Crystal White to be excused from detention? She's coming down to talk to you. I believe she just told us, Miss Nivens, Miss Colgan just didn't write it, so.
Because I came and told you special, and Crystal just gave me a note because I had talked to Miss Dillette. And Miss Dillette had said that she wasn't there, but then Crystal came back and talked to me and said that Miss Dillette was mistaken. So I haven't had a chance to see Miss Dillette yet, too.
That's why I did that room and they know.
But Miss Dillette did write her note, so.
You sound very sincere, because I believe you. We can keep that for next time. Hi, Miss Wright, Lindsay. We're entering the cafeteria now. This is first lunch. Everyone should be sitting with their homeroom teachers. Mr. Banks, supposed to be upstairs, don't you? Huh? Where your note? Stop tripping. Douglas, go down. If you just getting to school, you know what I'm saying? Take it with you. You know Mr. Spade gonna go. Oh. Mr. Sarge, go back up there. They'll get your pass. Small homeroom, huh? You make sure I got this so there won't be no requests about you saying, why do I have detention? Okay? See what you got on your feet, right?
Oh, I just came from dance.
Huh?
I just came from dancing.
Oh, that's right. He had performing now. He had dance. As soon as you finish, go get him on.
Don't bring that over here.
Hey, you don't have to take this part.
Yes, you do.
You were John.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in there. He's up in the
Oh, snap. He was dealing with something with Jasmine. Okay, I'll send him out. Thanks. Move, Steve. Here I go. Wait a minute. We're back now in the cafeteria. This is second lunch. Nicole, you need to go put your shoes on.
You can see it now. Why are you recording everything when you turn it on? What you doing this for?
So I can see how everybody does at that school. I'm only taping pretty people, so you ain't got to cover up. Move, boy.
Hey, Mr. Parker.
I'm already.
What's up, dog?
All right, Lars.
I haven't been in the team area. See if I'm in there. See if I'm in there. Yeah.
Oh my God, the
No specific reason.
Oh.
Tina and Jasmine, you can't leave out of here. You cannot leave out of here. Go sit down and eat. Who? Who?
David Block.
Well, you know homeroom in? You know homeroom David in? Is David blocking your homeroom? No. Mr. Bartram? Okay. They've already eaten. Hey.
This video, I don't have my shirt on. Or you talking about my please?
No, take that off. You can wear that hoodie today, and that's it. I didn't know I had it on you, Sydney.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Excuse me.
He's a dean of students.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, Mr. Parker. Nice to meet you, Mr. Okay, set it up. Tim, you in the homeroom? There's some kids. Miss Starnecker, who is a English teacher, speaking to Miss Delac and her parents. Everyone in the homeroom sits at a table together. It's Mr. Robinette's homeroom. This is Mr. Pineda's home. Where's Mr. Pineda? Was he upstairs at first? It's usually a lot more students, but some students have gone on a big science field trip today.
Catch this on tape.
Hey, Donovan, hi, Chanel. Hi, Miss Palm, excuse me. Another one of our teachers, Mr. Spate. Move, Kevin. Our cafeteria. What's up, tomorrow? For the feds? Nah, you know I'm playing. I'm just taping the whole day. How things go at Hyde.
You ain't coming in class one day.
I was in period C, Mr. Chose. What you got next period?
Huh?
You know I'm gonna catch you in class, boy. Catch you doing something good. That's what this is about, not to catch y'all messing up. Certain things I block off. So I can show y'all parents and whoever things we doing good here.
This yours?
Yeah.
How much you pay for that?
$350.
I got the John. I ain't got no springs on it. Regular John, just look.
The small one?
Yeah. That's how we be making our videos on there.
What video? Oh, you ain't got no lyrics, boy. Where your notebook? Or can you freestyle? Bring.
I can freestyle.
Yes?
Huh?
What?
Use which one?
What you mom on?
Go on the road.
That one new. She gave you a note to get him in society?
Yeah. I don't know what's on there.
That's right. Yeah.
That was my hat, and he took it from me and ran.
No, I didn't get it from him. Somebody gave it to me off the steps. Maybe it was Jeremy. Mr. Jordan, where you going?
What's that for, Mr. Powell?
What?
What's that for?
Aspiring young actors.
Young actors, what does that mean?
You're an aspiring.
Sexy like something.
It don't record funny looking people.
I guess he's funny. I never heard.
Huh?
Why you doing that?
So I can show it to y'all when y'all graduate, especially all the 9th grade.
I'm the loudest. I'm gonna be loudest in the hood.
And wait. Who? That's right, Miss Cogan.
That's how I got Miss Cogan.
Classes already.
That's how I got Miss Cogan. I got neither, but I got 90.9.
No, come on.
Hey, Claire,
Come on, Mike. How you went from failing to a 90.9? You be well.
I saw what this is. Want me to show you? Want me to show you?
Yes, I want to see it. Bye, Brittany. Mike, go to class. I'll see it. I don't want you to be like, where your class at? Oh, okay.
So, I wanted this to show though. You see it?
My dog. Come on, Mike. You rolling, boy.
No. I got stop having something. Oh, sexy myself.
Was we watching Am the Cheese, Mr. Parker?
I'm going to come back there. I want to see it. I am the cheese. Who you supposed to be, Renika? Ooh. White?
Yeah.
Crystal is in the 9th.
Yeah.
Oh, and Miss Cogan class. Okay. You get the custodian?
Yeah.
Okay. You killed me. Get the class, girl. Jonathan, got you right here. Why weren't you in detention yesterday?
You had detention?
Yes.
I didn't get no detention.
Your name was called.
No, was it?
Ms. Nimmons called your name. Something you had points yesterday, or you were late. Either one. You expect to be there today, all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is our main off?
What you got?
Tony, right? How you doing, buddy? Good. Tony Hicks. Hadn't seen him in a while.
Like he got new to it. He was playing with it all day.
Yeah, gotta get everybody, get my kids on film. Then I'm just taping the building also.
Day in the life of the dean.
Huh?
Your minds aren't there yet to be able to comprehend a lot of this. But you can store it in. You know, if it's there, then experiences that you will have over the next 3 or 4 years, it'll begin to make sense to you. That's why it's so important that people pay attention to hear, because it will make sense. And you saw me dance, the way it works, motions to effort to excellence. First thing we try to do with you is to try to help you actually, like learning to dance, do the steps. And you start out like this, and as you remember I said, this is the dumbest thing I've ever done. And then you go ahead and do it. You don't like it, you don't understand it, you think it's dumb, but we say just do it. And so you can get into the rhythm of it like this. Now, if you get off track, if you start going, this is the dumbest thing I've ever done. And then at some point you go, oh, this is too stupid. I'm not doing it. Then you see, you broke the chain of learning. And we have to start all over again. So, but at some point, if we can get you to actually do the steps like this, the dumbest thing I've ever done. The dumbest thing I've ever done. You get into a rhythm. Okay? All right? And at some point, you begin to realize your body picks it up. The dumbest thing I've ever done. The dumbest thing I've ever done. And you enter what we call the effort stage, where you start getting curious about what you're doing. And you realize in this rhythm that you have some input to make. Up to this point, we forced you to do it. You know, we made it so that you wouldn't walk away from it to keep doing it, like getting you to do your homework in class and all that stuff. Then, in the effort stage, you begin to go, this is the dumbest thing I've ever done. The dumbest thing I've ever done. And you see, you begin to move it, create something out of the dance. And after you do it long enough, you enter what we call the excellence stage, where your creativity takes over, and then it's the dumbest thing I've ever done. The dumbest thing I've ever done. That's what we mean by emotions learning. Now, I want to start today about talking about why you're sitting here in your role in what we're trying to do, not just here, but at all the Hyde schools. You know, I founded Hyde, and that's because years ago, when your parents were going to school, I taught your parent generation, and what I realized is the whole business of...
Do I need to have your father come up here? Do you need to be picked up early today?
The important thing was attitude and character.
Sit up the car, drive.
The word attitude matters. What I began to realize because of my understanding of kids, you see, I began to see things in kids that were really the keys to success in life. Attitude, character, things like you see up here, courage, integrity, concern for others, curiosity, leadership. See, those were things I began to see in kids. And so I began to rebel against the grades. And for example, the kid I'm giving my lowest grade to, I was teaching calculus, and the kid I was giving the lowest grade to in the class, who was really discouraged, and I'm trying to say to him, and say, look, someday your attitude and your character is dry. Someday you want to be an engineer. You'd be the best engineer in the class. Forget the grades. Only measure yourself against your own best. And that kid today taking this, he's taking a PE year, an extra year, because he's too young to go to college. And that kid, I'm trying to tell him, your attitude, you lazy, self-centered, and I'm trying to tell him that, you know, you're going to get crucified out here. And even though he graduated from MIT, you know, the best engineering school in the country, with an A average of 18 years old, the last time I talked to him, he's been unemployed for 11 years. Then I was doing admission, and I was talking to a kid, you know, that had flunked all his courses, had an average IQ, had problems in the town where he was, and yet he talked to that kid. I could see his leadership, I could see the potential. See, there's a 16-year-old kid. And in spite of his grades and record, I took that kid, and today he has a PhD in psychology, and he runs a family learning center. And I had many stories like this. The kid that I took, who had been turned down at our school without even an interview. That's how bad his grades were. You know, that's how bad his test scores were. And he's a professor at a university. You see what I'm saying? In other words, I'm trying to say to you what I need to realize as a teacher, the key was attitude, character, and these kinds of things that you see here. Now that's what we're trying to do. Now I've tried to start this school for 20 years in Washington, D.C. Okay? Over 20 years. That's when I first tried to get the school going. And this is the first year it happened. Now why did I want to come here? Because this is the nation's capital, and all the Congress people from around the country come here. Okay? And the idea is that they come here, they're just right down here, less than a mile away, and at some point when this school really gets rocking and rolling the way it's going to, then you can simply say to people, hey, why don't you, on the way to work today, come on and see the school. See? And so we want to show those people, the congressmen, the senators, you know, what you could do with education. So that's why I was working so hard to get this school going. Now, the point is that if you can perform, if you can really make this school into a high-achieving school with adequate effort, see, we don't care what your test scores are, we don't care what you've done before you got here in terms of grades, you've seen that already. We only care about can you make a commitment and can your parents make a commitment. We'll talk about that in a second. That's what we learned at Hyde in the last 30 years. If we get the commitment out of you and your parents, you can excel. We say the greatness is there. But you need the attitude, the effort, the character to do it. Now, the important thing then for you to understand is our interest in you is not just you. We want to help you. That's what we're in business for. But we know that your performance is going to make a difference to inner city kids all across the country. Now, you know, yes? What? Because if you can, achieve what we're trying to help you achieve, all those people down at the Capitol who are responsible for all of these states and cities around the country are going to say, we want that for our state. We want that for our state. That's what we're trying to do. Now, I'm sure you know, as well as I do, that inner city kids across the country have to realize that. The question is, and this is what we're out to prove, that the difference between those kids and you is opportunity. That you don't have the opportunity. That's what we've got to prove. That's what we're out to prove. That's what I absolutely believe. Okay? Now, so, how are we going to compete? We've got to have a better attitude than they have. We got to put more into it than they do. And I say, at some point, we will do better than they do. Now try to imagine if we could actually do that. You realize what that would mean all across the country? You see, the problem is right now, a lot of people don't think that inner city kids can't do as well. If you're poor, you don't do as well. That's the belief, so you don't find a lot of people will even go in there and work with inner city kids because they don't really believe you can do it better. Because they don't see it being done better. So I want you to understand, we are interested in you, but I have a commitment to all those kids out there. And that's why, not only for you, I love to see you go out. I'd love to see you go out and do well, but it's vitally important. Same reason I'm talking to you when I was on the bad thing. I was trying to help those kids, but I was concerned about you. And that's why I spent 20 years trying to get this school going. Now, so, if you see that, then we should all understand why there is this big thing at Hyde on attitude, character, effort. Because we believe if you can get those things better than they do out there. And they may be doing better than you're doing right now. But I'll tell you, you have it in you to do better than they're doing. And I've already seen what you've done so far. Think about it. Think about how much you've accomplished since September. Not just you. Look at your classmates. You've seen people, somebody over here, the honors, warnings. You saw how many people were in that the first term. How many people got honors this time? How many people got off the warning list this time? See, that movement is already going on. Think about it. We really do that much in the period of time that we've worked on it so far. What are we going to be like 4 years from now? You begin to see the possibilities. Look, the inner city school we have in New Haven, kids like you. I was just down and spoke to the student body last week. Okay? Now they started out the same way. That school started out 7 years ago. It was a dumping ground. What it was a place to take all the kids who weren't doing well in the system and send them to that school. That's the way it started. Now we don't have any control of that school. That's why we're so focused on you. Because we don't control that school. That belongs to the system. But they're using the same things you use. Okay? Now that school, in the last 3 years, we started these Stanford tests. You took the same thing in the fall. You're going to be taking them every year. Everybody's going to be looking at your test scores. Okay? That's what they do in New Haven. That school started off at the bottom of the system. First year, 35 fist fights. Second year, 12. Third year, started off like 80%. Where is it now? Best in the city. And athletically 3 years ago, didn't win a game in football. Didn't win a game, got killed by everybody. Last year, broke even. This coming year, it's a small school, 107 kids. They have over 70 people going out for football. More than the two largest high schools in New Haven combined. Last year, they made the finals in baseball for the state finals, the basketball finals. Closer to the bottom. And when you finish, just raise your hand. I'll pick up your pen. Don't put your
Right
name
now,
down.
this class is doing an exercise
Okay.
on rating themselves and rating individuals in their classroom.
All right.
They're rating one another to help see if they're going to be willing to make others go after their best.
All right.
You finished, Brittany?
Oh, thanks.
Yes, I'm finished, Mr. Parker.
Okay? Anybody else I haven't done yet? Still on? Go ahead and finish up. All right, that's fine. What?
Eric, the last two are you pick 4 people you think are closer to the top, and you give them pluses, and 4 people who are more closer to the quitters, and you give them minuses. So that's 8 people total.
We'll let you know how this all totals up later. So we have just one more. Do I have everything else?
Hey, Charles. Hey.
Yes, ma'am.
I got a question. Y'all tell me don't look at the audience because it makes me nervous. I wasn't looking at the audience. That's why I wasn't looking at you. I was looking at the top of the auditorium.
That's no problem.
That's why I ain't see your cue.
That's no problem. See, what I'm saying is, we should have been focused, whereas we should know where our key is at when we supposed to move. I understand you just started rapping today, but we need to know. We need to know these things, okay? We need to get focused. Altos need to project their voices more. Sopranos, they carry the group. Screaming. Young men, you're not singing at all. You're mumbling.
Get over there if you're supposed to be over there, Kiara. I think where you supposed to be? Study hall, aren't you? All right, family weekend. Tell me about family weekend so far, Josh. All right. Stop sweating me, man. We're going into our family dinner. So everyone is meeting. Hey, Sherry.
Mr. Parker.
What's up?
I can't tell him to cook some Swedish meatballs.
Come on, man. You never satisfied, are you?
You should have seen your man from Anthony.
What happened?
He came up looking like that.
You been complaining about heat, you got it now, don't you? So we been complaining about heat, there's bacon in here. Hi, Miss Meyer. Okay. Tell me something good about family weekend.
You get to learn more about your family. Yeah.
What else?
I watch camera.
What else? Tell me more about family weekend.
It's fun, and you get to open up with your family, and you get to learn more about your students and your parents.
What about yourself?
And you get to learn more about yourself because you might find stuff out that you didn't know.
And your parents get to know more about you too.
Yeah, you know how you act when
How do you plan on? Do you plan on opening up?
Yes, I do.
Again, yeah.
Good job. See y'all later.
I'm so excited about tomorrow's show. Oh my goodness.
Tell me why, Catherine?
Oh my goodness, I got the solo, I'm singing.
What are you singing?
It's gonna be like a little African song, but I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm saying. It's my favorite everything here. When I win my Grammy
Catherine said she cannot wait to win her Grammy
when I win my Grammy award.
for her solo tomorrow.
I'm singing a finale song. I want to thank my music teacher, Mrs. Stacy, for making me pushing me hard, yelling, not really yelling, quiet, please.
Will Mr. Spate model an audition today?
Yeah,
Is he gonna do an audition today?
I'm doing the audition.
Audition, no rap with auditions. Gotta sing. No, sir. Hi, Miss McCoy. Why you glad? He's like, who's that calling my name? I hear you. How you doing? Good to see you. What you afraid of? You better be ready to sing that audition. We have a parent here, Mr. Dandy. Mr. Dandy, can you share with us what you plan on getting out of family weekend? This is taping. This is for the school. Just in case you didn't know.
I was going to expand on the headmaster and the assistant headmaster and
you can't see the face, man.
all that other stuff. I hope I get to meet with the headmaster.
Wow. That's all you want to get out of this?
Camera makes me look.
Charles, now let me let you know, Charles shared some things with us about some things that's been going on. So be prepared, didn't he? I'm telling you, he did in the school meeting.
About him not speaking to me?
Yeah.
That's quite natural.
Yeah. Let me zoom out. Yeah, he showed. Hi, good morning, Miss Bush. How you doing this morning?
Fine.
Good. Here we are. This is the beginning of our second part of Family Weekend. We're all about to go into the auditorium to kick this off. This is Saturday, February the 26th. Security. This is the president of Hyde, Mr. Malcolm Gall. Education congregating first into the auditorium where we'll have our opening school meeting, and then we will all disperse into our discovery groups. Can you bring it in? Yeah. So make sure you clean up. These are the words that Hyde is built upon: leadership, integrity, concern, courage, and last but not least, curiosity. And these are the 5 principles that we should live by as individuals, as a group, destiny, humility, conscience, truth, brother's keeper. Yeah.
Made an executive decision and told Byron just to lock the gyms.
Yep. Oh, perfect. Get a shot of the founder of the Hyde School, Mr. Joe Gall, Don McMillan, the headmaster, and Malcolm Gall again, the president of Hyde Schools. Who? He is going to sing today in Discovery Group. Huh? Uh-huh. Oh, he had detention. Lock all the parents up in the gym.
Hi, Mr. Parker. We all blood up in the starting.
Who?
All 3 of us. What?
What color blood? Kool-Aid?
No.
Hey, Miss Colgan. No, I was speaking, somebody was waving.
Here on time. Sorry that we have to. I wanted to kick off this morning with give you a little bit of a review of some of the school meetings we've had, because it ties into the seminar activity you're going to do this morning. We started the past few weeks, we've been talking quite a bit about attitude and behavior. And what is the difference between a good attitude and good behavior? And this came about, I was meeting with a student in my office, and to be truthful, I can't remember all the details. I can't remember exactly. I think he had been asked to leave class. He ends up in my office quite a bit, so it sort of all blends together why he was in my office this time. But the student was asked, okay, what's going on this time? You got asked to leave class. What happened? And Mr. Parker, you've got the accent, I don't. What is the usual answer in that situation?
Usually when a kid comes down, it's the first thing that comes out their mouth is, I ain't even do nothing. Every time, I ain't even do nothing.
So we're actually toying with the idea of getting a sign made up with, I ain't even do nothing, to put in the dean's area. So when the kids come in, they don't have to say it anymore, they can just point to the sign. But this student was saying, I didn't do it.
nothing. I didn't do anything. And I said, okay, well, explain, doing nothing, what does that mean? And he said, I didn't act out at all. I didn't curse at the teacher. I wasn't throwing paper. I was just sitting there. And I'm thinking, yeah, what was going on in the class? Well, we were reading a story. Were you reading the story? No. Okay, what else was going on? Well, the teacher was putting something up on the board and we're supposed to be writing it in our notebook. Well, were you writing in your notebook? Were you taking the notes down? No, but I wasn't doodling either. I'm usually like drawing pictures. I wasn't writing on the desk or anything. And, oh, okay. And basically what the student was, I think in some ways legitimately bewildered, was saying, my behavior was fine. I wasn't disrupting the class. I used to disrupt the class. I was just sitting there doing nothing. Isn't that good? And he didn't see, as I'm talking to him, saying, you've got a terrible attitude. And whoop, right over his head. What do you mean I have a terrible attitude? Didn't swear at anybody, didn't do anything like that. The fact is, the attitude he had in the class was preventing him from learning. Okay? So, was the behavior good? I mean, we could even probably debate that a little bit. Yeah, the behavior wasn't bad. Okay? Certainly, the attitude was bad because it was unproductive when it came to learning. And attitude and effort are even different things. I was thinking about this morning, trying to prepare my thoughts for how to kick this off, and I remembered a story I heard years ago. Probably a lot of you have heard the same story. There's a woman outside in her lawn, okay, outside her house, on her hands and knees, and going through the dirt and the grass and sweating, right? She's working hard. And somebody comes along and says, what are you doing? I say, I lost my ring. I'm looking for my ring. She's down on the ground, you know, hot sun and everything. And the person says, oh, well, I'll help you. And so now you got two people on the ground combing through the dirt and everything. And this goes on for about a half an hour or so. And the person who had come by said, well, can you narrow it down a little bit? Where did you lose the ring? You know, because they're in this pretty large area. And the woman says, I lost it in the house. And, you know, the friend who had come by said, why are you looking out here if you lost it in the house? Says, well, because the light's better out here. Okay? And so she's working real hard, but see, there's, kind of compare that to the attitude. Unless that woman, okay, gets the attitude right, and you can kind of translate that to being, a lot of attitude problems come when we're looking for answers in the wrong places. Okay? When I'm looking for answers to the problem, which is me, in other people, that's when a lot of attitudes come out. Okay? Or the problem is the situation I'm in or the people I'm with, that's the problem. See, I'm looking for the ring out in the yard because the light's better. I can see you better than I can see myself. Okay? So that's what's going on. Even though they're working really hard and this kid in the class isn't behaving badly, but they're really not going to make much headway until that attitude gets addressed.
Invitational. We're trying to introduce you to something. So you can't get too tough in the seminars, but we can do them a lot better than we're doing them. And understand what we're trying to do with the seminars. We are trying to help your kids and you develop a new culture. Okay? This is an educational culture. You're seeing elements now. It's a family-oriented culture. See? It isn't like it is out there where you got to be careful about what you say and what you do because of the way other people are going to react. That your kids can't go up and say certain things that they may honestly feel to somebody else because some very bad things may happen. So the best thing for your kids to do is to be something you're not. Don't be yourself because it might get you in trouble. Now you know that, and I know that. Now we're trying to develop a culture where number one, we're trying to get your kids to express their real selves. Because that's the person that's got greatness, not this other person that's acting out or trying to be something they're not. There is this deeper person in them that has the greatness. And that's what we're trying to get to, okay? They got to get them to express it. Now, why don't they just express it? Because you just heard the headmaster of the school talking about when he was growing up, he felt like a loser. I felt like a loser. See? Same way. I also was raised in an alcoholic family. Okay? So, you think I'm going to express that? You got to give me an atmosphere that I'm going to trust. And I feel like if I express that, I'm not going to get people jumping all over me, or laughing at me. I got to have somebody encouraging me to bring out these bad feelings I have, which I don't want to express. I don't even want to acknowledge them for myself. And understand those bad feelings are there. Why are they there? Why are they? Look at it. He's talking, he's captain of the team, he's well liked, he's a top student, he's all that, and he still has those feelings. Why? Because the standards in his family and the standards in my family are way up here. And if your standards are way high, plan on losing a lot more than you win. Okay, plan on it. And that's the way it is in a family. It's the way it is in my family. So you have to learn to live with losing. That's how you're going to succeed. So what we're trying to help your kids do is to express those, not to be afraid of who you are. And if you got some attitudes that need to be changed, go ahead and express it. Have the courage to express it. Have the courage to acknowledge it. And your kids are beginning to do that. They go in class, they evaluate themselves as to where they are. We had, yesterday in a class, we had the whole class evaluate each other as to where they stood in terms of something like, are you honest and are you a quitter? And they rated all 16 people. They can do that if you get them in the right environment. And that's what we're trying to do. See? Trying to get them to do that. And their biggest teachers are their peers. And so we're trying to get the peers to express themselves too. So everybody begins to, in this large family, express that. Okay? That's what we're trying to do. Now, what's your role in this? See? So here we got this, try to imagine this flower. And the flower, if you give it the right kind of sunshine, the right kind of rain, music, that's the True with plants. The flower's going to start opening up, blooming. Okay? Now you got to be careful, because if you do something like this, it's going to do this. See? So in your seminars, you don't want to start having these kids open up, and then you go, boom, and it closes up. Now, how do you do that? Very easy. Once your kid starts to open up, you can go, well, say, that's what I've been telling you. What I've been telling you. Don't be surprised if it goes, boom. You follow me? I know this is a great opportunity because your kids are finally beginning to open up. And now you got a chance to say, well, this is what I've been trying to tell you for the last 5 years. And you're going to put them boom like this. So what's the sunshine? What's the water? The music? That's your sharing, your opening up, your example. See, get away from the achievements. This is not an achievement culture. This is a growth culture. I walked around and you could see some of the people sharing some of the real problems in their life. Now out there, you get laughed at, or people look at you, oh my Lord, let me stay away from that person. See? But in here, do you understand? You know it in your heart that that person, that father, that mother who has the courage, see, courage to share that, the concern, see, the concern to share that. You see? That's what we're talking about. That takes courage. That takes concern. You got to really love your kids to do that. That's a sacrifice. See? So that's what makes this work. You are the primary teacher. Your home is the primary classroom in this concept. And here's your chance to show your kids how much you care and how much you are willing to grow. And since they are your children, that's the model they're going to follow. So the big thing is, don't close them up. When you hear your kids beginning to open up and you want to, maybe you want to move them a little different direction, then use your own example. Feel, felt, found. I know how you feel. I felt the same way in my life. And this is what I found in my life. And share that growing example. And you begin to find your kids begin to do this.
What we're talking about. I know when I think of my own kids, sometimes, I've asked some of the students, okay, how do you define attitude? And they'll say, well, it can be your body language, it can be your tone of voice. You know when someone's got a chip on their shoulder. Okay, and as Dawn is saying, sometimes as adults we can hide our attitude. When I was a student at the Hyde School in Bath, we used to have a chef, and his name was Mr. Massey. And if we went through the line, sometimes you'd see something that you didn't like, and you'd make a face, and he used to say, turn that attitude into gratitude. And that really stuck with me, and sometimes when I see my 9-year-old with that look, the face, the chip, and I'll say, you know, hey, how about a little gratitude instead of the attitude? And so I watched some kids last night in our group who didn't want to show a positive attitude to their parents. So they had the face going, or they were slouched over. And I think what I'm getting out of listening to Dawn and Joe is that if I want my kids to change that outward attitude, I've got to look at the deeper attitudes in myself. And I've got to share those with my family. So that's what I'm challenging the parents today to really get beyond the public image and try to share what's really going on. I think it's a sign of the kind of quality of people if you can share those things, as some of the parents did last night in the community meeting. Just want you to read, I want to just read this attitude. You're going to read it again in your groups. That's our focus this morning. The longer I live, the more I realize the impact of attitude on life. Attitude to me is more important than facts. It is more important than the past, than education, than money, than circumstances, than failures, than successes, than what other people think or say or do. It is more important than appearance, giftedness, or skill. It will make or break a company, a church, a home. The remarkable thing is we have a choice every day regarding the attitude we will embrace for that day. We cannot change our past. We cannot change the fact that people will act in a certain way. We cannot change the inevitable. The only thing we can do is play on the one string we have, and that is our attitude. I am convinced that life is 10% what happens to me and 90% how I react to it. And so it was with you. We are in charge of our attitudes. So when we go off to our seminars, we're going to take a look at various areas in our life, and we're going to evaluate our attitudes. We're going to write about the ones that we feel we're making progress on, and we're going to write about one that we think we've got to really work harder on. So you'll be doing that this morning, and then after lunch, we're going to be taking another attitude challenge. That's singing, doing our auditions, working on our group song, and meeting back here. So get the right attitude on, and let's head out to our discovery group.
Okay. We're getting ready for the group song. You have to. It's non-negotiable. Everybody will participate. Non-negotiable. Hey, Erica.
Kevin, what are you singing? Bass? Yeah, alto. What about you, Billy? Bass. You're over here. Altos over here, sopranos over here.
We're in the room with 3 discovery groups, and they're preparing to do our group song. Remember, we're not looking for melody.
She's going to good spot. Stand up here, hands at your sides. You're going to say your name, your full name, what song you're going to sing, and who it's by if you know. And then you just begin singing. You start laughing or you stop, you get embarrassed, you turn around, we might ask you to do the whole thing over. So, and you're just doing one verse again, so it's not very long. We usually make the kids do 2 verses and a chorus. So, yeah, so they've done it. Okay, my name is Maria Bartram. I'm going to sing a song called By My Side. It's from the Godspell soundtrack, and I don't remember who it's by. And I'll try not to sing the whole thing. Where are you going? Where are you going? Can you take me with you? For my hand is cold and needs warm. Where are you going? Far beyond where the horizon lies, where the horizon lies, and the land sinks into mellow blueness. So please take me with you. Let me skip the road with you. I can dare myself. I can dare myself. I'll stick a pebble in my shoe and watch me walk. I can walk, I can walk. I will call the pebble dare. We will talk about walking. Dare shall be carried, and when we both have had enough, I will take him from my shoe, singing, meet your new road, and I'll take your hand. Finally glad that I am here by your side.
All right, great job.
Teacher? No teacher? Parent? Yeah. Thank you.
Yay!
All right, Miss Preston, good job.
The song that I'm going to sing is by T.T. Jakes.
What's your name first?
Oh, my name is Renee Franklin. It's by a member of T.D. Jakes choir, and it's her Be Strong, and it goes, I have heard your request. Wait a minute. I come to tell you that it's only a test. Just hold on. Be strong and hold on. This test is just on. So don't hold on. Go through. Hold on. God said it's able through this storm, and I get you, hold on. I'll be able to be strong, hold on. Be strong and hold on. Great.
Great job, very good, Miss Preston.
Please.
My name is Dr. Karen. I'm a teacher. And I'm singing a little bit of summertime. I don't know who is by. I forgot who is by. I was nervous. Okay. Summertime.
Way to go. You ready, Mr. Spade? Let's go, buddy.
Yeah, we want to make sure we get to everybody. So any parents that think we'll run out of time, you're wrong. We'll be here until everybody goes and does one verse. So, sure, if you want to do yours.
Yeah.
What we doing? Their own. Yeah, we're gonna ask a couple of parent volunteers to do their.
Do my rendition of the ABCs.
No, African song.
Let me think. I'm singing an African song.
My name is?
My name is Reginald Spate, 7th and 8th grade math teacher here at Hyde School. I'm singing an African song. I can't think of the author, the songwriter. Let me see if I can get it. Can't remember it. All right. Mikoki Sikale Africa.
All right, let's start this over. Hang on a sec. Okay. As an audience, the rules are we don't laugh. Okay? We don't sing with the person, and we don't talk while people are singing or not paying attention. So let's really try to be a good audience here. Erica got that?
I needed that one. That broke dice for me. Mikoki Sikaleli Africa. Manu Pagani Supanowayo. Izwai Mitanda Zoyetu. Mikosi Sikalela Tiwa Nusapowayo.
Let's wait till everybody gets quiet. Let's wait till everybody gets quiet. Remember your name, what the song is, who it's by, and sing. That's all we gotta say.
Okay. I still can't sing, but my name is Diane Foster, and I'm gonna sing a hymn called The Old Rugged Cross in an upbeat version, and I don't know who it's by. On a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. But I love that old cross where the dearest and best in a world full of sinners have lain. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophy at last I lay down. And I'll cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown.
Who's next? Mr. Parker.
Yeah.
They love you. What are you gonna say? Just one verse or two.
Sang Mr. Spade, I miss you.
Yeah, I did pretty good.
My name is Paul Parker, and I don't know what I'm going to sing. The longer you stand up here, the more nervous you get. So I really lost complete track of what I was going to say. I'm trying to think of something different. But I.
Tick, tock, tick.
You want to take a minute? Have someone else go?
Yeah.
No problem. Let's get another parent up or another faculty.
I'm going to say One in a Million. One in a Million by Larry Grant.
Hands in the side. Hands like
No, I can't say that. I didn't know the chords. But I knew the words.
You could just do a verse.
I'll say, Why Do Fools Fall in Love?
Oh, that's my song. That's my song. Try to control yourself. Let's not sing with them.
Why do birds sing so gay? They must have made. Why do they fall in love? Why does the rain fall up above? Why do fools fall in love? Why do they fall in love? Love is a crazy thing. Tell me why the rain falls from above. Why do fools fall in love? Why do they fall in love?
All right.
Well.
My name is Nandi Osave. I'm the attendance person here at Hyde.
Yeah.
I'm a parent. And I'm going to sing Somewhere. And I think this is the Barbra Streisand version. And I only know half the words, but anyway. There's a place for us, somewhere a place for us, peace and quiet with open air, waits for us somewhere. There's a time for us, a space and time for us. Hold my hand and we're halfway there. Hold my hand, I'll take you there. Somewhere, somehow, we'll find a new way of living. We'll find a way of forgiving somewhere.
You can't read when you sing. If anybody was planning on doing that. Okay, another parent up. You ready? She's ready. Go ahead.
Mr. Parker. No, don't get over me. Okay.
Okay.
I must sing just a short. Said he would. I'm not sure the name of this particular song is very, very old. Okay, said he would, said he would, said he would, he would. God said he's going to wipe my eyes, my grief that I so many times I've been made to cry. He said he's gonna wipe my eyes, my grief that I said he would so many times, said he would. God said that he would.
Great.
My name is Gwendolyn Johnson, and I'm going to sing this little light of mine. Okay? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
It was early one morning, just about the break of day. Jesus, he touched me, he washed my sins away. I started running, I started shouting, I found no time to doubt him. I got nothing but the Holy Ghost, the Holy Ghost.
That's who you are.
Love, what love got to do with it?
Wait, I'm sorry. Because you just want to go right into it. Can you tell us your name first, what you're singing, and then who it's by? You should try.
My name is Rita Milan, I'm Vinny's mom.
All right.
And what are you singing?
What love got to do with it? Oh, what's love got to do with it? Got to do with it? What's love got to do with it? Got to do with it? It's just a second-hand emotion.
The song that I'm singing is Yes, Lord, and I don't know who it's by.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. From the bottom of my heart to the depths of my soul. Yes, Lord. Completely, yes. My soul says yes. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. From the bottom of my heart to the depths of my soul. Yes, Lord. Completely, yes. My soul says yes.
My name is Bertha Page, and I'm going to sing this little light of mine. You took it. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
The world in his hands, you know that.
I just can't sing though.
None of I can't even.
Gotta give me a name. They're gonna make you start with.
We're going to make you do one anyway.
Just a verse.
Name.
What's your name?
My name is Beverly Short. I'm a parent.
whole wide world in his hands.
My name is John Robinette. I work here. I'll be singing construction band. Like Francis Scott Key. Sorry, Sir Francis. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed the twilight?
Wait a minute. Stop, Mr. Robinette. You gotta start again. It has to be done seriously.
And you got, try to contain
And you
yourself.
guys over there, remember, now, I guess it's kind of easy because none of you have been asked to go up there, but we do, after Mr. Robinette and Ms. Carter, it seems like we're gonna have a couple of minutes, and I don't think some of you have done auditions.
Mia.
So wait a minute, so now I'm seeing the attitude, I'm seeing the faces scratch. So let's be respectful and remember that someone is up here.
Mr.
Again,
Parker.
to start saying
Take
oh,
his word, take him up.
can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam?
One more.
And I'm gonna sing, when the saints come marching in.
Right.
Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Yolanda, you have to look up, I'm sorry.
Oh, when the saints go marching in, I wanna be in that number. When the saints go marching in.
takes place in ancient Africa, along the Nile River to the fertile land south of Egypt. There are 2 kingdoms in battle over land that is ideal to raise taxes and to grow crops.
Send the warriors to the cannon hall.
Why must we fight?
We must wage wars to secure the fertile land for our earth and plentiful crops.
Father, I believe you do better.
Speak.
Sire, the conducted warriors have attacked the villagers on the outskirts of the cannon hall and taken the villagers as slaves.
Why is it this fight?
Why are you crying? What is the matter?
The princess runs from the room to her chamber, followed by the queen.
And you want to get it on?
The king, prince, and chief warriors go into the king's chambers to strategize for the battle. While back in the chambers of the princess, the queen is consoling the princess.
My dear, what is wrong? Is there something you want to talk about? I would like to tell you who you prayed to. You have always been very distant to me. What is the big secret? If you're not as bad as it says, I'm enough to come to you. Well, what are you doing? But how? Remember, I'm sorry. It will be okay.
Oh, how could you betray her?
I'm not telling you. This conversation is not to be shared. Do you understand me?
Yes, Mother.
The king convinces the princess to talk to her father, but announced the princess chamber, Prince Charming has already told him. Before the princess reaches the king's chamber,